All right, welcome back to Crypto Mischief, and today is Celebration Day. That's right, fantastic. I love it when a good plan works out. And boom, 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 wow, woo! Today's plan has worked out. Before we start today's video, I need some thumbnail images just to celebrate today, so I'm just going to move this microphone out of the way. Bear with me. All right, done. Thanks. In case you've all, I guess some people wondering, how do YouTubers make thumbnails? That's pretty much how we do it. Amazing stuff. So we have been talking about this project for a while now, a couple of months, and recently we've been very bullish on it. Happy to say that the bullish plans on Pulse Strip have very much paid off. Let's get straight into today's video. We're going to show you why Pulse Strip just did almost a 10x from, no, 5x from the floor. And also we're going to talk about how to bridge over there, and we're going to look at, how to use the bonds and what's my strategy now that we've had such amazing price performance, right? How amazing? Well, last week, right? Even last week, you can see here the price of P-Drip today is $89, right? $89. Let's just say 90 to round it up, right? If we come and look at my video history recently, so we have this one, P-Drip to $50. This is coming, H2O is coming, it's going to go, right? That was 1 day ago when P-Drip was under $20, right? We have this one here where I'm saying comparing base drip to pulse drip. This was when, 7 days ago, 1 week ago, that was when P-Drip was $12, right? And now, today we are $8, $9. What happened? The reason what happened was this, the bonds, right? There's a bunch of other things that have been building underneath the P-Drip for months now, the Garden, Aquablaze, right? But this bond idea is what really just launched it into the stratosphere. They took kind of a page out of Carol's book, which would be, this one over here, Carol Protocol, over on Base Chain, which has managed to get 1,320,000 of liquidity talking today, and the chart has been fantastic, right? Just continuing to rise throughout the, resurgence of this bull market, right? Now, they didn't fork it completely. They put their own twist on it. That's why I've talked before, especially in my video where I compared Pulse Strip to Base Strip, this one here, about why I really believe that the Pulse Strip team have what it takes to make this a brilliant platform. They took the idea of creating a token which you bond with the native chain token, right? So this is on Pulse Chain. We're going to look at how to get onto Pulse Chain, and it's quite soon, okay? So you take Pulse token to then bond. When you bond, it then buys up P-Drip token. That P-Drip token then buys H2O token, and you receive a bond. The bond then pays you out. It has a hold bonus, just like Carol has. The hold bonus on this can go up to 40%. It starts at 0.5% daily. You can see that here, okay? So the longer you hold, you get closer to and faster to your max ROI of doubling your money or your bond, right? The value that you're going to get from this in bonds quicker, right? So therefore, logically, you think, okay, that means if I hold for longer, then I'm going to outpace other people. I'm going to get 4% daily. Then I'm going to get my bond out faster. I can then compound it back into either Pulse Drip, or I can put it back into bonds. Yeah, because now we have two tokens at play. We have the H2O token, which rocketed at launch now. For example, 49 tokens are now $32, so I guess the price is about 60 cents. I think we launched at about 2 cents, okay? And if anyone's interested, we launched Pulse Strip. We actually did we had a allocation of the pre-sale in the DAO about 4 or 5 months ago, and the starting price for Pulse Strip was $2. That's right. So in our DAO, which also the dev of Pulse Strip is in, Matt Hustleman, he's also in our DAO because he has our NFT. Of course, who doesn't have our NFT, right? We did it in our giveaway, competition and giveaway section. And for anyone who's interested, we are running a competition giveaway right now for a new Pulse Chain project, which I'm going to be doing another video on today, called PLS Farm. So we have 8 allocations for the pre-sale for this. So we've had pretty good success actually with pre-sales in the DAO. We had a base rate, which although didn't do very well, after launch, we did profit from the pre-sale because the price was lower, right? We had pulse rate, which did really well, And the team behind both of those projects has also created PLS farms. So I do expect it to go pretty well. We'll be reviewing that later today. We also did Pulse Drip, right? Which is the one that outperformed everything, right? Because of today's performance and also the performance since launch, because it's continued to outperform everything. So that's how this is working, right? So how does that, this sounds crazy, right? You buy a bond with Pulse token, that buys PDRIP token, the PDRIP token buys H2O token. And the weird, crazy thing about all this is that when a Pulse token, Pulse Drip token is buying the H2O token, the price of Pulse Drip doesn't go down. Because generally the thought is, if I bought Bitcoin with ETH, that would be selling my ETH for my Bitcoin, meaning that ETH value would go down minusculely, right? And Bitcoin would go up, right? But because they've only tied this H2O token and liquidity with PDRIP, then actually they both go up. Let's have a look at some juicy charts. So of course, if I called that and I called this, and so I don't win them all. I'm not going to say I do. I've had some bad calls in my history, but I like to think I have more hits than misses. So yeah, of course, subscribe to the channel. If you did get in before the massive pump, congratulations. If you didn't, we'll be talking about that as well. Like, what should you do if you missed? Yeah, we've just smashed into 90 now. Look at that, $90 achieved. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get so fucking rich. Jesus Christ. I love it. Love it. Love it when things pan out. Anyway, so charts, right. So this is what Pulse Drip was looking like from kind of panning out. So on the 23rd of September, when did we launch? 1st of September, okay, back in August we launched, okay? We went all the way up to $60, then we dumped down to $13, and then we were just this mid-range of $11 to $18, right? Recently, we had an all-time low. This was of $11 as well, hitting that low. And then we had another one of $13, about $12, right? This dump here was when most people were selling their PDRIP token to buy base drip token, okay? Because they had their pre-sale and their launch. That was, 1 week ago. From there, they realized that base drip didn't do the price performance that they were expecting it to do, a la what PDRIP did. And people started aping back into PDRIP. And then, perfectly on time, and this timing was beautiful. Like, this is like marketing 101, okay? Just as they got back to their balance of about $19, from nowhere, Pulse Drip announced the H2O token and their bonding system. Something that's completely unique, not seen in any other drip fork or anything, right? So unique that even the squad himself, Bartertown, started sending out messages saying that this is actually a pretty good thing to get in on, right? Around about here, we got back to our, top range of $20, and suddenly the price started to break out. Now, what happened after that was even the Drip Maxi himself, Ray, shout out to the squad, started sending out his Telegram and tweets and things about Pulse Drip, right? So he started talking about it too. Then, you can come to, YouTube, and you just have this army of people every day just going on and on and on about Pulse Drip and what's happening, because they keep knocking out, like, again and again and again. They keep bringing out brand new utility for it, right? And this was just the latest one. So then we broke in one day, right? We hit $30. Okay, that's it. Now there's the dump. The dump came down. No, it got ate up again. Then $40, right? Up to $50. This is 24 hours, right? 24 hours, man. $60, $70. I'm thinking, oh my God, when is this candle going to stop, And then we keep going, right? We get up to $85, $90, right? And then a blow off top of $95. We've ray traced, and now we're sitting there at $91, and this keeps continuing. Now, why is that happening? Like I said, it's happening because every time someone buys a bond, then that also buys PDRIP token, right? So both are going up at the same time. This is unbelievable. And of course, you might be watching this and thinking, oh God, I gotta get in. I need to get myself some PDRIP token right now. But, right, think about this. One faucet is 10 PDRIP at the moment. I don't know if they're going to lower it or not. Possibly they should. But that's kind of hard because each NFT, a faucet is an NFT, right? So it would devalue the other NFTs, which I don't think is a good idea. So maybe they'll just keep it at 10, right? I've been buying up small faucets for months. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faucets, right? My largest one I've been DCAing in up to 346 tokens at the moment. The other ones have between 10 and 15 or something, okay? These are all, I'm just keeping speculatively because then I can start selling them to people, right? So you'd have to come into like the swap page and then turn PLS into PDRIP. But if you want 10 PDRIP now to get one faucet, that's going to cost you 13 million Pulse token. Whereas before, it was 4 million or 3 million that we were buying them at before. So, you know, you might be thinking, okay, so will I buy in at $91? I would suggest, right, this is from my experience with crypto, when you see a candle that looks as big as this one, like I can't even zoom out to get the full candle, right? When you see a candle like that, do not buy that, okay? You've got to wait. You got to wait and see what happens. There's always a retracement in crypto. There's always a price correction after a massive pump. Don't buy into the pump because this is an ROI platform. You're not going to be able to get your initial back out. You need to get the passive income from it, okay? So you need to be very smart about when you want to buy in if you've missed that pump, okay? So $91, I would say wait. Hold your horses, right? If it breaks it into 100, then okay, just throw the chair out the window, maybe open up a bag. But I would say be patient and wait for a pullback. There's always a pullback in crypto. But at the same time, less than 24 hours ago, the second token is launched. And that's the one we're going to talk about, right? That's the H2O token. And this is a great way to DCA into getting a faucet now, because now a faucet is quite an expensive thing to buy. You need 10, that's $900, right? Or $910 now, $920 probably in 5 minutes. So what you could do is, say you bond some PLS. What I did was I took 35, I think. Yeah, I took 35 million PLS token, right? And I bonded that. Getting myself 3.5 million PLS worth of H2O more. So I've got a bag from launch of 19,000 of this token. And it's making me about, what's that, 0.5% a day at the moment. So I've got $33 after 12 hours of farming with this, okay? Now my plan is I'm going to leave this for about a week, then I'm going to claim. Leave it for a week and claim, just so my max daily ROI can build up a little bit, right? When I claim it, I'm going to sell the H2O back into PDRIP, and then I'm going to put it aside if I want to build another faucet, or I'm going to put it into one of my faucets just to build that, right? So I'm using my bond system as a way to DCA into getting a faucet now that they're very expensive. And the other way around, if PDRIP starts falling too much in price, we think, oh God, you know, I'm losing my shirt here. I need to try and get some profit out of this. You can also use the bond system to take profit in the ecosystem, because then you're selling your H2O into PDRIP, then selling that PDRIP into Pulse token, right? So that's the circle of life that I'm thinking about using for this. So initially, when we're getting up in the pump, it's just that, okay? Bonding PLS to get a bond. The bond will pay you 200% out. Hold it for a little bit longer to get your daily ROI up to, 1% or 2%, earning more every day. Then claim that. When you claim, it's going to reset to 0.5. The cycle begins again. Then use that claimed H2O, sell it into Pulse, drip token, throw that into the faucet, and start earning on your Pulse drip too. You know, what have I got? $251 to claim today, and that's only 2.7 Pulse drip. That's insanity, man. It's so crazy. Making $379 a day at the moment with these, with this. Before it was under $100. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. So now you're thinking, okay, I need to get on to Pulse Chain. How do I do it? So luckily, right, if we come to my dApp, which is the Polygon land, right, on Polygon chain, we just added a bridge, a handy dandy change now bridge to the UI, right? So this is working in a partnership with Change Now, which is a well-respected and very long-running crypto bridge. They've been running for over 3 years, I believe. And you can bridge, of course, BNB into Polygon to use our ROI dApp. But that's not what we're focusing on now. You can also use other chains to get onto Pulse Chain. So for example, if you wanted to move from base chain and you wanted to come to Pulse Chain, you could go base to PLS, right? So let me show you how to do it, because I'm actually going to do it right now. So we would come to a wallet that I'm on base chain with, right? For example, this one, okay? And you just put the wallet in. So I want to send, for example, 0.1 Ethereum, right? And I'm going to send that, and I'm going to get myself 2.6 million PLS, right? And then I'm going to buy a bond with it. That's what we're going to do. So we exchange that, click there. Then we're sending. So now we just have to put where we want the Pulse token to go. I want to send it not into that. I want to send it into my main Pulse drip wallet, right? Okay, so we send it here. Boom. So that's going to send 0.1 ETH, and I'm going to get the Pulse token just sent straight to me. So we need to exchange that. The last thing you need to do here is quite manual. You need to take 0.1 ETH on the wallet that you want to send it to this address. So then you come back to the wallet you want to use. I'll come to that one. See that I've got 0.17, so then I'd use that and I'd send 0.1 to that exact address that we have right here, right? So boom, there, 0.1 ETH, 188 bucks, right? And send that into Pulse Chain. It's going to give me Pulse token. Right, so this will take about 5 minutes, so I'll retouch base with you in 5 minutes just as soon as this arrives, okay? If you did want to build a faucet, you got to be on a team. My buddy address is in the description. We have built our team now to 18 people, right? I airdrop every Sunday to the team. I've airdropped already about, what have I airdropped? I've airdropped already 5 or 6 P-drip. This week we got a lot more P-drip, so we've had 8 in commission already. I like to just spread that back out, really. I'm not looking to profit much from the earning of P-drip token. I'm looking to build the Pulse Drip platform so that we can all get rich together, to be honest. So you'll probably see the amount that I've earned in commission from P-drip being just sent back down to the team. Now that we have 18 in it, I'll probably be making tiers for this Sunday's airdrop, so I'll drop them into our Telegram chat, probably into the DAO chat, so you can find out about that. If you are joining yet, you'd put in your team name. For example, my buddy is here. You can also change your buddy if you want to. My buddy is Crypto Winner. I suggest if you have Crypto Winner, stick with that guy. He's a good guy. He deserves it. He's done loads of work for us. He even has put Pulse Drip onto the DGen DeFi mobile app, right? Where you can track it on chain or off chain. So he's done loads of stuff that's helped out the Pulse Drip team. So I took the contract address from the official Telegram, link in the description for that too, just so I got the right one. And that would be this one here. Look for H20 with P-drip in liquidity, right? So for example, H20 with Pulse is only liquidity of $91. That's not the one you want. You want this one here, yeah, up 1,127% on the day. That's R1. Yep, that's the boy. So we click on this and we're going to check it out. So how is it doing? We're doing like this. Okay, so it's a good time to buy. We bought in just on launch, so since launch we've already done 10x, so that's awesome to see. 10x, yeah, 10x on H2O from getting it early, from watching the Crypto Mystics content when I told you that this was coming out and I told you what's going to happen with it, right? Told you long ago, months ago, how it all works, but that's pretty good. So I'll stop preaching. We're just going to get into buying. How about that? So I bought that 2 million, right? 2 million H2O token. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We then take that 2 million. We're going to buy a bond. Now I'm not buying the 35 million this time. I've already done that here, so I got my boost on my tokens there. This time we're just going to buy them with 2 million Pulse token, and we're going to get ourselves some more bond. Why am I doing that? Because I don't want to buy more Pulse Drip token at $93. I think it should retrace to, I would say, right? I said it was going to go to $50. It went to $90. I think that the retracement should hit between $60 to $70. I think would be a bullish retracement. If we get to $50 to $40, of course, that would be a more conservative retracement, but that'd be good because it's easier to scoop up some more and get some more. I don't think we're going to get down to $40 for a while though. So I'll be looking for a buy-in now of about $60, I think, for future DCAs into Pulse Drip. But for now, the best way to DCA into the Pulse Drip ecosystem now is by buying bonds, right? So that's 2 million Pulse Drip, like 150 bucks, Pulse Chain token, right? Buying the bond. Let's watch this in action, right? So I'm going to buy this with that. What we're going to see is we're going to see the chart register on both assets, essentially, right? So we're going to see it register on Pulse token buying Pulse Drip. Then we're going to see it register on Pulse Drip token buying H2O token. Both tokens going up at the same time. Up 200% on the day. That's our boy. Okay, so we come here. Pull up the buys, and we're going to see my 147. Where would it be? Yeah, here. So this is my buy here. So that was a purchase of a bond. Firstly, buying the P-drip token, 139 USD. That's my wallet there. I'm a dolphin. Okay, I've bought or sold $1,000 to $10,000. holder for 26 days. That's me, that's daddy. And as we then come to H2O token, at the same time, we'll paste the token address in from the Telegram. Just safety first, right? This one here, H2O and PDRIP. We're gonna come here, and my same purchase we're gonna find right here. Okay, there we are. Second one there, a buy of 164 H2O from 1.34 PDRIP, putting the price up at the same time. Man, that's cool. Like, I don't know how they came up with that. They must have smoked a massive bag of weed to figure out like that was going to happen. I'm really interested to see what happens when people start selling. So, you know, as I was saying, if I sell H2O token, does that then sell into PDRIP? Yeah, and then that PDRIP would sell into PLS, or am I only selling the H2O into Pulse? And then I have to sell the Pulse into PLS, right? So it could have the opposite effect, but it's taking Pulse drip token out of circulation, and if it's taken out of circulation, the price is high, and people generally want to keep compounding, and they always have to fall back on it. The beautiful metric. Let me just finish this video with this beautiful metric of Pulse drip, right? That if I say here I've got this faucet, right? The bigger faucet. I've got pending reward of 2.33 Pulse drip, right? So if in my faucet, the main beating heart of this whole ecosystem, if I claim this 2.3 PDRIP, my locked amount of PDRIP in my faucet will also go down, meaning next time I claim, I'm getting less PDRIP than I was before. This is the huge sustainable aspect that drip never had, and this is why it's managed to weather the storm of investment coming in and investment not coming in. So this is always a great, huge foundation of security and a sustainable like price performance that PDRIP has on the back end. We have the gardens always buying and burning up the PDRIP. We have the Aquablaze game. It's not, Aquablaze isn't really for me because I'm too busy. I don't have time to like keep checking for tickets and stuff. This I love this kind of farming. And then we have the new bond section, which is the best way when the token price is high to get into the ecosystem. This is what you want to do. This is where you want to go, right? You want to get straight into this one. All right, so that is today's video on the huge success of Pulse drip. Congratulations to the team. Congratulations to everyone who got into it. We're up to $93 at the time of talking about this. Are we going into the 3 digits? Possibly. Man, this is unbelievable stuff. Peace. I've been Crypto Mischief. Hope you enjoyed this video. Get into our DAO so that you can get into the whitelist for the next Pulse Chain project, PLS Farm. And, you know, only NFT holders are going to be eligible for the 8 whitelist positions. So, you know, and use our bridge. Why not? Support the club. Peace. Don't get wrecked.